Alright guys, it's David and I'm back here again for another episode of my France All-Out War campaign. So here, I've got these darn pirates pissing me off because they're in my port and I need that port to repair my ships. So I'm trying to figure out how the hell I can get my guys in there to bump him out of that port. And I just can't get anybody to land on the island because it's too small, and since he's got a ship there I can't land, so I kind of find out I'm kind of screwed on this until I somehow get that pirate ship out of there. So yeah, not good. And okay, so meanwhile over here in Europe, still got this army here of Hanover, that a new invading army of Hanover to deal with. I just dealt with one last episode. Now I got another invasion from Hanover. Hanover, you're starting to really piss me off at this point. So I've got to have army here to defend against all the Austrians too. Okay, so now I'm kind of looking at Flanders. Maybe Flanders is a little bit easier target because I got all these troops in France that are just sitting there doing nothing. So I make my move. It's time. Okay, I forgot to record. Oops. But we won. Yay. So like I was saying, I did forget to record that battle, but it was a pretty easy battle. So now we have Flanders under our control, and actually Flanders has gotten quite a bit of wealth at this point of the game, even though we're not very far in. So yeah, good stuff there. Yeah, I'm still kind of shocked it's still just the year 1711. It feels like this campaign has gone on quite long, but it's just all the battles I've had to fight. It really hadn't advanced that far in time. And we'll pick this up later. Okay, so that was a good victory. We're just going to take at least 2 of the Indian men's. Still gives us 3,600. Okay, so now I've got another invasion from another force from Hanover here in the Netherlands. Like I said, Hanover is really pissing me off at this point, so I'm going to do my standard thing where I've got my citizens up on the top of the fort, and they're going to roll to the sides to keep Hanover, because what I want them to do is get on the walls, open their the door to the front door so I can use my cannons to blast them. So that's the plan. And I also have another surprise set up for him too. I think you'll quite enjoy the surprise I have for him. But here you can see I get as many shots as I can on him, and then I'm going to roll my citizens to the flank because I want them to be able to take this, because I know once they open the front door, they're going to shift their troops to go into the front. And that's definitely what I want, because that's where all my strength and firepower is pointed. And you can see here on the walls I'm outgunned with citizens versus these troops. I would be no match. So I mean, I would put up some kind of fight, but not much. So I've got my little surprise set up for them, and getting ready to unleash it in just a second. Yeah, it's here it comes. I've got a hidden cav unit, my Chevaux, I forget. But anyways, basically my goons are coming, and they're gonna shoot him up in the back and then just smash right through him. You can see I catch them, they stand still, they're ready to take it, plow right through them. Try to kill as many as I can, and I do lose just a few men there, but you know, the number one thing is I don't want all these guys coming in at once, so I want to keep a couple of these guys distracted a little bit, and that's what my cav is coming into play doing. So you can see here I've got them coming in the front door, and like a good neighbor, we're going to provide them with a welcome party. And it's just confetti. Just confetti. Nothing to be alarmed about. Just confetti guns. Yeah. They didn't like that too much. So I've got this line still chasing after me, and I'm kind of got distracted. Almost got shot up on that one. So here I got the next unit coming in. I'm gonna sprinkle them with confetti. It's, like I said, just confetti. Confetti and glitter. We're just giving them a little sprinkle, little dab. So I'm going to run my cav over here to the back of the fort to hopefully get this line off of pursuit and get him back to going to the front door. So then I've got this citizen that I brought off the wall to retake the center so we don't have the countdown, because I don't want to allow them to count me all the way down from their repetitive charges in, because that can happen, so you got to watch that even though you're kicking their hiney. So here we're going to give this guy the same treatment. You can see the cluster of dead guys there in the center. So I've still got a pretty good force that I'm dealing with right here. You gotta love the view from up there. And over here they're just kind of standing there taking it for my citizens, which my citizens are almost out of ammo. They're getting close. They don't have much. Doesn't take but a few volleys and they're done. So versus campaign versus multiplayer. Campaign, you don't get as much ammo as you do in multiplayer, especially for your lines. So I've had siege battles where every one of my units is out of ammo, and oh my god, the lights really run out of ammo fast. So yeah, I think I've taken on like 4 full stacks of Maratha before, and I was down to melee in them like the last 2 stacks. It was pretty brutal, and it's not easy to win that melee versus Maratha. So here we've got more guys coming in, and we're just giving them the same treatment. They're starting to pile up. Looks like that episode of Game of Thrones where the Battle of the Bastards, you know, where all the bodies are piled up, making kind of a mound. It's kind of the situation we got going here. It's pretty epic, and we even got the I don't know, it's kind of like a rainy snow, sleet snow mix coming down here in the Netherlands, the lowlands. Get my guys into the trenches. These 2 dudes just don't realize that they need to get down. They're just there finally. Gotta fit in, guys. Okay, so got the last few lines coming in. I'm gonna try to take my citizen as they're kind of my bait in this, pretty much. I know it's pretty terrible, but they are my bait. So both these lines are about to route out here in the fort, and I'm gonna try and run them down as I. Oh, this is gonna be bad for them. They're trying to get out of there. We'll sprinkle you with some confetti, dudes. Here it comes. Here comes some more. Okay, I didn't realize, but they busted a hole in my wall, and that pisses me off. Having a party here, and you're gonna bust a hole in my wall? So rude. So, I'm gonna have to bring out my cav and show him a lesson here, because he's got 2 cav units as general, and I think so. I'm gonna give him the cold steel. Bullets fly faster than swords, boys. Pow! How you like me now? Okay, now we're gonna go into close quarters with them. I got some more guys coming in. Of course, you gotta sprinkle the confetti on them. There's that guy down. Things are looking pretty good. Just get myself reloaded, and we're going to go in for the kill this artillery. And we're going to get this last general over here. Got the general running from me. Dude. We're just trying to talk. Or something too fast for him. There it goes. Got up to him. Because I definitely want no general left. Okay, there he goes. He's done. Now for the next. They're kind of standoffish. They're a little shy. So things are going pretty good here. We've got this guy. After I kill the general here, I'm gonna try to run down the artillery. You can see here. I'm gonna just continue to shoot him, and after this, the battle pretty much ends. So I don't get a chance to run down that cav unit there. Jumping for joy over here. Give him a couple shots. Alright, there he goes. Think we're gonna get that general? Yep, there he goes. So that's good. You can see here, real good win for us. Hanover is going to fall back. We got the Scottish army and this Irish fleet that I've got to deal with. After fighting that battle, I do win that pretty easily and get some more cash.
You have recruited so many units.
Yeah, she's back at it. Alright, so now got to figure out next steps. I got a rebellion here in Flanders I got to put down. So I'm going to shift some troops over to make sure I get that taken care of. Because I don't want to lose Flanders again. I've got enough of a buffer zone and enough men in front that I should be able to hold on to Flanders now with no problem. So getting set up to take that on. And need to get these guys repaired. We got things ahead for them. Big things ahead. So all these Austrian armies in Bavaria are quite concerning, because I don't want them to make a push, but also when I try to push into Bavaria, I'm going to have to deal with all these armies as well. So, but first I've got to deal with Hanover. Okay, so here I'm trying to figure out the possibilities of attacking Spain down in northern Italy, and also now I'm going to be dealing with the Scottish here. So my cav gets a instant rundown of that artillery, and now I'm poised to let my lines and my militia do their work here against the poor Scottish. Because I'm quite pissed at them. They're like Hanover. I'm pissed at them because they're wrecking my buildings, like going back and forth. So we're gonna show them a thing or two. Here I get my 90-degree angle shoot down on them. So I'll be able to put a really good crossfire into them. Okay. They are getting some kills on me, which I'm not too happy about. So at this point, I'm just wanting to get out of this battle with as few losses as possible. Okay, they're starting to move about. Make sure all my guys are still in range. I want to make sure I got maximum firepower on them. Start making sure I target one unit at a time, which I should have been doing before. Just a slugfest here. I'm kind of surprised they're hanging in this long, to be honest. Okay, they're about done, so I'm ready to shift fire to the next unit. Just can't believe how long they're holding out for. So at this point I'm pissed. I'm just going to go in, fix bayonets, and go put it to them. Should have probably run my cav in first before I went into melee. Would have absorbed less bullets that way, but oh well. So they pretty much had it. Now it's just a matter of running them down and dealing with their general unit. So here I'm going to be working on running that little turkey down. Luckily I get into him. Yeah, what he said. So here we got another general fight. To the death. He bit it. So yeah, that game's about wrapped up with that battle. So we have defeated the Scottish. They're gonna, unfortunately, go deeper, so I've got to, or that didn't sound good, but I'm going to send my cav to go ahead and finish them off.
Nous avons triomphé.
And they are finished.
Je ne peux pas le faire.
So very good.
Did he say poo-poo?
Yeah, it did sound like he said poo-poo.
En avant, marchez.
So to summarize all the changes after the last episode, Spain has taken another region in North Africa, as did Russia. In Central Europe, Poland and Lithuania took Transylvania from Austrian Empire, and we took Flanders. So therefore, that's where things stand at this point. So please, everyone, like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next video. A lot of action is going to be taking place. Thanks again, everyone.